All right, welcome back. We've got a best of 3 here in the lower finals. Undertow and Aceburger, 2 incredible players. I don't know a lot about Undertow, but just judging from what I saw in the upper bracket, pretty solid in that Batmobile. Aceburger setting him up really well too, so maybe that's the winning punch. Oh, I certainly think this is a team that could beat Enforcer and Patrick, but the guiles of Enforcer and Patrick are certainly a force to be reckoned with. I can't tell if he got nudged, so let's slow it down. Patrick might have hit Aceburger. I think so, right? It tilted his car back, and that's everything. Yo, boink. Yeah, you got 4th place. That's really good, dude. Imagine. It only gets better from here. I hope you come back. Yeah, I don't think I even got to watch you as a team. But our ranking system is based on how many... like what your rank placement was in the tournament, what your position was. So it'll go up pretty quick now that you're 4th place, and you'll probably have a much better seed next time. But we have a bot that does all the seeding based on your ranking in the Discord, and so if it doesn't know who you are, it's gonna put you pretty low. Oh no. It all falls apart here for Aceburger and Undertow. I want to, instead of Undertow, I just want to say Gemino so bad. That's who Aceburger teamed with for so long. Hope Gemino's doing all right. That is a classic friendship tip-off. Slam it to the backboard. Other player goes and slams it in with just a couple of pads. Boost take. Enforcer threatening a demo. That would certainly open the defense up. Enforcer still going. Trying to throw in blocks. They got to be feeling pretty good, though, after that crushing defeat at the hands of 445. Yeah, Enforcer and Patrick up 3 goals. It's looking like 4 if this continues. Patrick's going to go for the classic 1v1 maneuver. I love the extra twist on it, with Enforcer just going to cut the defense off. There he goes. Undertow just has to dodge it, and so... Maybe it's Aceburger being impatient there, but... like, what are you gonna do? Like, it looks like a really bad spot. Uh-oh, Patrick's missed the boost. So yeah, it's definitely a play you don't have to encounter a lot. Aceburger gets the goal all thanks to Patrick missing that boost. He's suddenly way out of position. It has to be up to Enforcer to save this. But he wants the boost in the corner. He's expecting something from Patrick. Oh, all the way to the corner. No save there. Oh, maybe not. Had to keep it going. But does dig that one out. Aceburger can turn that into a dribble. No, it's a passing play. And he might get here in time. That's so close. Very rare, I think, for Aceburger to miss a shot like that, but he was unsure where the defense was going to position. Off the rim. Aceburger still has no boost, and the shot is going to be just on target. Undertow also missed the boost, so... Players kind of choking as they roll around those corners, taking the full pads. Undertow with a strong lob. Oh, I like the idea, but we saw a long time ago at this point, like a few months ago, Ian had this dirty clip of him double tapping it over his own net. The second touch is like that psycho, touch where it goes over your head and all the way across the court, and it just scores straight in. Like, I don't think you can make a better one. It's like the epitome of that kind of shot. No net, no rim interference. It just straight in from one side to the other. And ever since then, I've seen more and more attempts of that same thing. But nothing that could claim it on stream yet. Oh, he got a touch. Despite getting slammed. Still going to be pretty good for Aceburger here. That's going to be telling, too. If Aceburger can go for those long-distance dribbles, I think it's where he's most comfortable. And double touches as well, but those are harder to come by. If Aceburger has the space to do that, then Patrick and Enforcer might need to be careful, but... this is Enforcer team is pretty good at pre-jumping those kinds of dribbles. You have to be. You're competing with the likes of 445. Sidewall shot going to get deflected there by Patrick. He's got no boost. The follow shot, not deadly though. Undertow sends it back for Aceburger. Kind of a nice pass. He doesn't get there in time. The shot is right on. What a move there for Patrick. Side flipping immediately upon landing and then hitting it with his wheels. That's so good. He has to wait just a moment actually on that side flip because he's traveling around the wall. He doesn't want his jump to get swallowed. So what a move. 6-1. Forcer and Patrick just dominating this one. Showing us why they're one of the best hoops teams of all time. Boom. Undertow to the backboard. Could be something here. Nice shot. Wow, Aceburger. I can't believe that didn't touch the defender at all. Like, Patrick is here the whole time. He's so close. Like, maybe that's the wrong flip. Or maybe if he flips the wrong way, he'll just put it in even harder. But that might give the Silly Geese some hope here. It does 6-2 them. But scoring a couple goals after getting just devastated, it's got to be a good feeling. Off the sidewall. Aceburger just retreats, giving that to Undertow. Patrick's happy to take that one. Oh, never mind. He is eliminated. Almost another demo. This time on the other team. Dribble play. Undertow into Aceburger. He's throwing interference. It does get a bump. I think that was Undertow. But I love that all-in mentality. You got a minute left. Every play has to work out. And so you full send on offense. You don't hold anything back. The worst thing that could... Uh-oh. He ain't moving. It's not good. Aceburger gonna pull the 2v1 with no boost right now. Patrick. Yeah, it's bad. What happened to him? His game crash? Undertow lost connection. That's ruthless. We gotta keep going though. If he lost connection in like the first 30 seconds, we could restart the match, but otherwise, you know, if we allowed restarts like that when players lose connection, it kind of leaves an exploit where you just unplug your internet cable if you're losing. If I had like administrator privileges, I could pause the game, but they don't give that to the likes of us. They don't hand those out to just anyone, especially not for extra game modes. But that is how this game is going to end, in just a sputter. What's he doing? The ice mode enabled. He's holding power slide down the whole time. Passing play? No, he's just letting it go down. Alright, I like it. Run the clock out. Although we do have to wait for Undertow to come back. And it might be serious. I mean, if he hasn't... Usually if your game crashes, you can come back pretty quick. If he loses connection, that could be, you know, power outage, internet outage, blue screen. Could be bad. Are the ranked extra mode discords like sponsored by Epic? Not in the slightest. Every single one of them spawned, what's the word? Organically? That would be nice, but I think Psyonix tries to forget that they made extra modes. The first time they've even ever acknowledged it was this year. I guess that's not true. I mean, they made them ranked. Originally, the extra modes were unranked, and that was kind of miserable because no one took it seriously, and if someone left, you know, after like 2 minutes or whatever, then a bot would replace them, and then another human player could just join in afterwards. So it was kind of nice. Like, a lot of people still like the unranked mode better because it was like only the people that really wanted to play stuck around game after game, and kind of randomized the teams. His internet went out. Yikes. All right, let's give him 5 minutes, and then if he's not back, I have to DQ. That would be kind of sad, but might be how it goes. His internet died. Feel kind of bad, but we're still here. So hope it doesn't happen again. But they just lost the game. They were kind of slowly coming back. It was going to be a monumental task. They were down like 4 goals. It's like 3-7. And now Silly Geese on their last life. We saw Aceburger take on Drago. Really, that was like the first game we watched this tournament. Aceburger and Undertow, and it looked really strong. But Patrick and Enforcer are giving them a run for their money. Just Patrick and Enforcer seem to be winning every position. Like, positionally, they're out-rotating. They are retreating when it's the right move to do so. Letting their opponents play the ball right into their hands kind of thing. Ooh, Enforcer was not ready for that, though. It's going to go off the rim. Aceburger trying to read this. He had that read. I don't know if that was going to be stoppable. Enforcer steals away both. Nope, there's no boost in the corner somehow. He does get the mid boost. Oh, Patrick trying to read that one. I have no idea how you even attempt that from the camera angle. You just got to know. Sometimes you're better off closing your eyes and just going by feel. Like that move from Patrick. Almost dunks it on top of Undertow as well. Enforcer can retreat. He's rolling it up the side, but he's lost control. Needs to launch this. He goes for the dribble. He gets taken out. Patrick rolling that up the net. No touch! Suddenly, it's barely rolling into the rim, but it's saved away at the last moment. Ooh, the back pass is over Patrick's head. He struggles to recover, too. Wasting precious time, getting wheels back onto the ground, and that's all it took. Brutal. We saw all of that unfold. The touch from Enforcer. I like the idea, but then he whiffs the follow-up attempt, leaving the wide open net. Silly Geese. First blood for them. Do I ever commentate with others? As often as possible, which is not very often these days. I don't know, they must think I'm smelly or something. I've had some co-casters in the past that were really, really good, but the guy I would like to do it most with, he has to work Sunday nights now. If you've heard of Tryhouse, I've gotten him to help me cast some 1v1s recently. That's been a lot of fun. Patrick lifts it up, doesn't have that next one. Aceburger is going to doink it, but it's dangerous. Looked like there was just a moment Enforcer could have exploited. It's falling straight in. A double commit by the defense, though, is going to leave them pretty vulnerable if Aceburger doesn't get a good clear. Undertow refills on boost in the mid, and he's able to just take this away. Slam off the corner. Savable by Enforcer, but not free. Uh-oh. It's heading in. Patrick is not ready for that 50. Aceburger just getting a whole lot higher than Enforcer. Or not, actually. He's lower, but he still lifts it up. I thought it was a 50-50 that launched upward. Yeah, Bax. Bax is nuts. He streams marbles a lot now, so it's, you can see where his strengths lie. Oh, Undertow with a nasty reset. I gotta see that in slow motion. Just twist, twist, twist. Push it right in. No net, or no rim there at all. Oh, they're going for it. They are really struggling with that. It's just worse. Let's see it from Enforcer and Patrick. You see how they're able to get this so well. Ooh, it's clean. What a read from Patrick. Patrick's gonna have this from the sidewall. Never mind. Gets taken out. I didn't even think that was possible. Chances. Oh, you gotta read that though. Not easy. Undertow doesn't want to accept this pass. Just wants to get boost, and he got it. So Aceburger lifts over one, burning a lot of boost to take it away from his teammate. Uh-oh. Oh, nice little wave dash for the bump. He gets to take the ball away. And gets the mid boost. Wow, unpunished. I feel like Enforcer easily could have taken that away. Passing play underneath. Enforcer has to retreat for it, but doinks it upward. It's not enough. Off the 45, Enforcer's here. Uh-oh. Yeah, man. Silly Geese are all over each other. It's going to roll up nicely, though. Oh, it looked like he was going to the ceiling, and I think that's all he had time for. That dribble is going to need some work. What? No, it's not in. Just pops straight upward. The shot is going to be dangerous. Patrick backflips it. Launching it across. Here's Enforcer. Ooh, I like the idea. He's trying to hit that into the ceiling. That's kind of cool. You can keep a lot of speed with that. Whoa. A lot of power on that pop. Wow, the control here from Aceburger. Almost gets him another touch. Undertow with the shot. It's just in. Silly Geese are pulling away right now. Oh my gosh, that Undertow has had so many shots that are just like one touch, but like surprisingly accurate. Finally, the net is undefended for that kind of shot that just landed in. 4-1. I wouldn't count Patrick and Enforcer out just yet, but they're going to have to play more aggressively than they're comfortable with. Ooh, and that's kind of a double commit, so it's going to take a second to recover. Nice 50, gives the ball to Enforcer. Can he get there in time? Ooh, no! It rolls just outside. And he goes for the pinch, but that gives it right to Aceburger. If he gets another goal, that's got to be the end, and it might already be the end. Yeah, looking that way. Patrick, push to Enforcer is not enough. We're going to game 3. Whoa. Yeah, that's brutal. All right, Aceburger and Undertow. Now fully prepared to play. That is very unfortunate 50 from Enforcer, but you got to do something. Here's Aceburger. He can't miss right now. Don't know what kind of coffee he was drinking in the interim, but gotta be a good brew. Jeez. Might even go to Brazil with one more. So they really struggle with the friendship. I think if I were in their position, I would not even try. Just have one player go after the other player, sit back on the backboard. Because otherwise, it looks like they're ready to go. If you add up all the goals, I think the Silly Geese have scored more. Both players almost striking 1,000 points. A lot of shots. Nearly double. Back to the block. That's always so weird. Did you notice that when you like spawn in, like the lines are like blurrier? I guess it doesn't happen when you get into like a ranked game. It only happens in a private game. Still really strange. The lines have to take some time to get more focused. Patrick flipping after this. Slowing it down. Trying to scoop that around the defense, but it is double defended. Back to Enforcer. Just lobbing it up is great here for Aceburger. He's lost control though. Has to force a 50. No, Patrick just takes it away from him. One more touch might do it. Undertow's in trouble. Patrick with the double. I did not mean to rhyme, but that was a sick play. He avoids Aceburger bumping him too. Ooh, it's clean. That's a good one. Bars. Patrick launched that way too far for the second double. And no flick there for Aceburger, so offensive opportunities getting squandered early on. Undertow strikes right back, though. Here's Aceburger, shoots it in. Love the powerful backboard shot, pushing it to the front of the net. It's going to make that real hard to save. Yeah, I think a ball moving straight down is easier to save than a ball moving quickly horizontally, but also straight into the net. At least you can be prepared for that, but when it's like moving quickly, you can't outspeed it, and often like the defender is just sitting inside the net without any speed whatsoever. Oh no, it's terrible. Enforcer needs to save this one. He'll have it, but he's also really rimmed, so the momentum is going to swing back towards the blue half, but slowly. as Patrick and Enforcer repair the damaged car parts. They refill. No touch there from Patrick. A pinch right to Enforcer. Trying to keep that ball moving. Undertow is slammed. Gets a touch, though. Nice recovery. Right back to Aceburger with the reset. Does get a touch. Not enough to score, but that's a lot more hopeful than just releasing the ball. Sometimes you have to get another touch because otherwise it's going to be a counterattack the other way. It's a lot safer that way. That's just in. I don't know what Patrick was doing. He's like breakdancing underneath. Did he get rimmed? Yes. Okay. That will always be funny to me. Man, even the best players. I mean, Patrick's been playing hoops since the beginning. Like day one. That might not be true, but really, really early on. Like the first year, certainly. And he even still gets rimmed. Just depending on where the camera is, where your car is, especially if you can't see it. And sadly, even when you can see it, it still sometimes happens. Just a straight shot from Enforcer. The offense way too all in after the tip-off. Do I think there will ever be a variation of extra mode RLCS? Unfortunately, no. I think Psyonix... I mean, I guess there's more hope now than ever before, because Psyonix sponsored a big, like, $100,000 hoops tournament or something recently, like within the last few months, so that's a good sign. But the bad sign about it is they just didn't broadcast it. There was like no way to broadcast it. So that part was really weird to me. It seems like something fell through. Like they got the funding to pull it off, but then decided like they don't, I don't know. There wasn't enough planning to make something more official. And so, you know, if they're not convincing people to play their game while they're throwing around tournament money, then they're just wasting it, right? Well, we appreciate it because I want to see more hoops content, and I want to see it at the highest level. Whoa, Aceburger double taps it down. Did he get the ceiling? No, just flew after it. I mean, he hit it into the ceiling, but really good double touch. Patrick just way too far away from him to deal with. Yeah, I hope that it can be something that's like broadcasted even on. Oh man, just another shot. Wow, Silly Geese starting to get it off the tip-off. So they lost the last tip-off goal, and this time they regained it back. But even if they just allow other people to broadcast it, even if they're not doing anything on an official matter, I think that's better, and I hope they decide to do that. But I'm dubious if there's even going to be a second time. Enforcer does get struck a little bit, tries to turn it around to take out both players simultaneously. That would have been a guaranteed goal, but excellent work by the defense navigating around him. I think that was Undertow. He decides not to pass it. That felt like a clean passing line to Aceburger going sideways. Aceburger almost dunks that down. Needs to give that back to Undertow. No, he just evacuates. Maybe that's best. You got the 2-goal lead. You don't have to push it, but he's going to push this one right towards Undertow. No, he lifts it up. It's in anyway. Did Enforcer have a chance to save that? Where is he? Maybe he just thought it was over. Aceburger says no. Undertow responds back with yes. Didn't Psy lay off a lot of staff linked to RLCS? I don't know. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Shot to Undertow. He needs to drop it straight down. Almost has it. Look at that. He really wound up that shot. But just a whiff. Patrick's in huge trouble. Oh my gosh. Silly Geese. 6-2. Taking Enforcer and Patrick to town. Just a flick. Not one you expect to score very often, but Undertow being able to block Patrick because he's going for boost does make it a lot more guaranteed. 6 to be Enforcer and Patrick. Bang! Right to the rim. You gotta fight on. for Patrick and Enforcer here. This is game 3. Last life. That's a close one. Oh, it just falls in as well. Wow. 7-2. Nothing is going their way. Even 50-50s. Even just straight shots and bumps. Oh, Patrick hits the rim again. I didn't even realize. Ruthless. Yeah, Kveda must know something about it. Says Sonics did lay out. Oh, no, never mind. That's related to Snow Day. Kveda? How do I say your name? They get one back, though, on the tip-off. That might be the way to go. Patrick and Enforcer just full send everything on tip-off. Let's see if Patrick goes. He gets the boost. Boost pretty far forward. And now he's got a moment to strike here. Needs to get around. That's a hard pinch. Enforcer gives it right to a full boosted Undertow, though. Oh, the pinch, though. Nah. Aceburger's got it around. That should do it. The demo, though. Enforcer drops it. Gets it on target. They're still fighting here. 3 goals is a lot to ask in 30 seconds, but we've seen it before. A 5-goal comeback would be the most I've ever seen in ranked hoops. Undertow. Super rimmed. I think I've seen a couple of 4-goal comebacks, but 5 is absurd. Patrick trying to make it happen. Full send on that tip-off. Here's Enforcer, right to Undertow. Now Patrick has to retreat on the save, and he's in trouble. It's going to go up and over, though. Gets the boost. Enforcer is boostless, though. Patrick can see it, and they are just out of time. It sure looked pretty. Both cars floating after the ball, but they couldn't quite finish it. GG's. Silly Geese move on to the grand finals. That's huge for them. Aceburger making a real comeback. I don't think I've seen Aceburger in a full year. He's found a teammate that can keep up with him, it looks like. 4-4-5. The final boss are going to challenge them next, and they're going to have a game advantage, so that is a lot to deal with. That's going to be coming up right after the break. I'm going to cut to the intro video.